Hi everyone. So today is the last day of our mini exhibition and 3 days workshop at Dharamkot, and I felt it was a really good experience for taking a part in organizing this event, as well as it was my first experience to sketch and paint the Buddha head, and I am really happy it happened. Because actually both of my parents are thangka painters, but really tried to do it on my own because I always felt like I can do it anytime, so it never happened. And I feel really it was a really good experience for all of us. This where we are organizing the event is in Upper Dharamkot. Thank you so much, Pritam, for lending us your Tattoo Mantra studio. It was really blissful to have the workshop exactly at your place. So right now you're witnessing the beauty of Himachal Pradesh, Dharamsala. Many visit Dharamsala for the breathtaking mountain views, the charm of the hill town McLeod, and also witness the beauty of Tibetan culture in exile. Dharamsala has been a home to refugee Tibetans since 1959, and the rich Tibetan culture has uprooted here really well since then. Once you're in Dharamsala, you can witness the beauty of Tibetan monasteries, stupas, statues. Art is a great part of Tibetan identity, and one of the most important forms of Tibetan art is thangka. Thangka is religious art that is hanged in puja rooms or monasteries. It has a very long history and a very unique, sophisticated traditional process of making. Thangka is a very sacred form of art used for meditation and pujas, not designed for a decoration piece in any way. Thangka is painted on handmade canvas with natural handmade paints and hanged on a wall in a frame of brocade and silk. Both of my parents have been thangka painters for 4 decades now and are upholding the ancient tradition of thangka painting in exile. I'm super excited today because I'm at the 3 days thangka painting workshop that is being organized by my parents, and I'm kind of helping to organize it. And during the workshop, my father and the senior students are going to teach us how to sketch and paint the Buddha head in traditional way. तो आज हमने पहला दिन का प्रोग्राम पूरा करके अभी हम घर जा रहे हैं। और हाँ, बचपन से मेरा ख्वाहिश था कि मैं थंगा पेंटिंग सीख लूँ, लेकिन थंगा पेंटिंग एक ऐसे प्रोसेस है जिसमें बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करना पड़ता है, मतलब सालों प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ता है। तो इसलिए मैंने पढ़ाई करने की फैसला की और थंगा पेंटिंग नहीं किया। तो आज मैंने लाइफ में पहला बार मैंने बुद्धा हेड स्केचिंग किया है, और ये थंगा लिखने के सबसे पहले कदम है। तो इसलिए आज मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। नमस्ते जी। हाँ, मेरा एक यूट्यूब चैनल है ना भैया, इसके लिए बना रहा है। So we are in Dharamkot right now. Probably you have heard of this place if you have been in Dharamsala or Himachal. Dharamkot is a small village above McLeod where you feel like you're in some other place. Definitely not Himachal Pradesh, because Dharamkot is all about hippie clothes, tattoos, Israeli food, shops with strange items like glowing paints, I don't know, lots of strange stuff, and you feel like you're somewhere outside of India. So why we have decided on this location this time is just to introduce the thangka painting to people who are not familiar with it. And yeah, let's go. It's our first day. Okay, so this is the place where the workshop is being organized, and this is our first day. Our main goal is to try to make a Buddha head in traditional way. Not to master it, but just give it a try. Because actually you cannot make it unless you have practiced for months or even years. And that is why we will just be having a try under the guidance of my dad, my mom, and the two senior students to help us paint the Buddha head the correct traditional way. And the Buddha painting process can actually be divided into 4 basic steps. Making the measurements, the measurement box or grid. Next will be the sketching. The third will be the coloring, and the fourth one will be the outlining. तो दोस्तों मैं एक दो शब्द यहाँ पे ऐड करना जा रही हूँ. I have a very important remark to make. So guys, traditional way you don't get to paint the Buddha with the colors. You don't get to outline the Buddha until you can master the sketch itself. So the traditional way, when a student comes to a master and asks to teach him how to paint thangka painting, the master gives him to sketch the Buddha head. And you have to do it for every day until you master it. And the process, it depends on how good you are at sketching. If you're not good enough, it can take you months to master the sketch, and people who are better at sketching, they can maybe pass the exam in 10 days. But yeah, I just want to let you know that in traditional way, first you have to master the sketch. It's not that easy. So now we are at the very crucial step, learning the measurement, the base of everything. So what you do is you take the size of the Buddha face you are going to sketch. You measure it on another paper and then divide it into 12 by folding it into 12 equal folds. So when you get 1 out of 12 measurements, this is the base, this is the tool that will help you to make the geometry box. Okay, so this is the Buddha sketch, and this is the face measurement, and it consists of 12 measurements. And you measure this 12 with 1 part out of 12. Now you don't sketch the Buddha face, you only make the geometry box, this one. Once you are done with the geometry box, you can start on the sketch and try as hard to make all the lines perfect again and again. One of the reasons I really enjoy art because it feels like meditation. It's so calm, it's so peaceful. I feel like I dissolve into the art and I can forget about everything else for a few moments. So finally we are done with the sketch and we are moving on to the next step, coloring. The most beautiful and amazing part of traditional thangka art is about the paints that the thangkas are painted with. And you see, the paints that you are seeing are not some chemical paints but are made out of natural stones, natural pigments, minerals, soil, and then they are mixed with a special glue. Again, this glue is self-made. It is made out of boiling animal skin, and then some water goes in and the traditional paints are being made. You have to color every shape evenly, carefully, applying the brush strokes in one direction, and the final step is outlining.
5 years. The most difficult part is outlining. It shows you the flow of the artist, how you perfection, and then the most difficult, I can say. The painting and the shading, those are not that difficult comparing to outlining.
So the most hard part is outlining, and here the participants have been helped by the teacher, by the senior students, and and overall the result is amazing. So it seemed pretty easy in the video, but let me tell you, it took us 3 days, and that also with all the help my parents and the senior students. Overall, everyone is super happy, the participants, the organizers. Thank you so much everyone. This is such a precious experience. And Pritam ji, thank you so much for your wonderful studio.
आज सबसे बड़ा साल का पूर्णिमा है, तो आज चांद सबसे बड़ा दिखाया जाएगा।
तो दोस्तों, ये पूर्णिमा वाला बंदा टैटू आर्टिस्ट है, इन्हीं की स्टूडियो में हमारा वर्कशॉप था। योगा भी पढ़ाते हैं। तो थैंक यू सो मच प्रीतम। एंड इफ़ यू फील लाइक यू वांट टू स्टडी thangka art a more traditional way, spend more time, then you can visit the thangka painting school in Gamru, Udumwara Traditional Thangka School, where my father has been teaching for 4 decades now. It is located in Dharamsala, maybe half an hour away from McLeod if you go by taxi. You can also follow Udumwara Thangka School on Instagram. It's Udumwara TTS. And before the end of the video, I would like to share the art piece of my son. My son is 1 year and 8 months at the moment of making this video, and here we have something special to remember later. So yes guys, we are going to make his handprints and footprints on the canvas and keep it for memory in the future, with the hope that he will also be into art, become a great artist in the future. So guys, I know this video is missing on a lot about thangka painting. Thangka painting is a very sophisticated art with a long history, amazing process to follow, but I hope that it has given you some kind of understanding of the basics. आप कहाँ जाना है सर नेक्स्ट वर्कशॉप?
अभी नेक्स्ट वर्कशॉप मुंबई।
अच्छा,
उसके नेक्स्ट न्यूयॉर्क।
वाव। पेरिस में कब होगा सर? मैं पेरिस से अटेंड करना चाहती हूँ।
अभी मौसम ठीक नहीं है।
तो यहाँ से हम जा रहे हैं मुंबई। मुंबई के लिए तैयार है?
मुंबई की टिकट मिल गई है।
ये लेके जाएंगे मुंबई।
भैया पंख हो जाएंगे।
भैया मुंबई तक कितना दिन लगेगा?
एक हफ्ता।
ठीक है। मुंबई के लिए तैयार है?
हाँ, एकदम जोश के साथ में।
So thank you very much for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe to GM in India YouTube channel for more content on traditional art and different vlogs from my different aspects of life. Goodbye.